been a process and I'm always updating it. I get a lot of inspiration from my clients because I think of in tech, there's always this optimization. Like if you look at iPhone 1 versus I think 16's out or something now, is
Yeah.
like to keep make little changes. Sometimes when people are entrepreneurs, they feel overwhelmed, like I have to do this whole thing. And I started with the resume reviews and I didn't just switch to 6 coaching sessions. I said, okay, I'm going to do resume reviews. Now I'm going to write resumes. Now I'm going to do resume with 1 coaching session. Now resume with 2 coaching sessions. Now just 4 coaching sessions, now just 6. So when you're on this entrepreneurial journey, you don't have to feel like it has to be all at once. Like before I had a website, I just had a 1 page PDF, then a 3 page PDF, then 1 page or 3 page website. Like you can slowly make changes over time rather than feeling like you have to do it overnight.
That's a great point. And I think so many people stop themselves from even making progress because they think they have to do all of those things. Or there's the other place people go, which is first I got to get my business card and those things. And you're like, I mean, if you're going to go door to door and hand them out, okay. But otherwise, yeah, some of these things are these false beliefs that people have around what they need to
Yeah.
do.
Well, and people sometimes when they're starting a business, they're thinking about what they want it to look like in 5 years. And then they back into that with their processes, system. And then it becomes so overwhelming that they quit. But taking a small iterative steps, I think is always, it's just same, no different than software building. Yeah. Instagram was an Instagram, same app 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
It built slowly.
Anything, building a home, you got to start off with, it's like, where are these little things that you keep, building on? But did you earlier on, would you say, because I know you had mentioned before about the hiring, bringing it back to that, maybe hiring, do you feel like you overthought things early on, or have you just kind of moved? Okay, I see the
Oh,
response.
yeah. I was an overthinker way
Okay.
early on. Like every single word, every single decision, I overthought a lot more. I think in the very, very early days, I didn't. That first year so my last job before I left to do this full time, I was at a university. I had with that, so I managed 3 residence halls. I actually had room and board paid for. I had a meal plan, all of that. And I went from that to running my own business. So it was very scary having that security to like, I need to just make all my own money. I'm paying for my own health insurance. At 100% of my health insurance paid at that last job. So it was very scary. So I overthought a lot. It was more in that scarcity. You have to take on every client, even if they're not the right fit. So it was a lot of overthinking that first year. And now I've gone to a place where I don't overthink as much.
I think it's important for people to hear that because it's like, people who overcome that end up, I think, where they want to be. It's like, it's pushing through and getting past that piece and realizing what is the most critical thing you need to do to get to, that goal. Some people look at it as, okay, if the goal is a sale at first, okay, great. What do you have to do to get to the sale? And then get out anything that is actually required to get there, which is usually a phone call or a reach out, but we want everything else around there before we move forward. So anyway, sorry you faced that, but glad you